Hello everyone, Flash Ocean back for another reaction to My Hero Academia. And today we're taking a look at episodes 21 and 22 of Season 5. Oh boy. Yeah. I've kind of procrastinated this one. I'd like to say it's just because of the new Minecraft update that came out and me being decided to play that, but no. I think it's because I don't want this season to end. I have really enjoyed this series. It is excellent. So many other adjectives I could put onto there, but I don't feel like it's necessary. I mean, there's a reason why so many people watch this show, and there's a reason why there's so much merchandise for it. There's a reason why it's gone on for 5 seasons. It's good. And I'm not looking forward to the hiatus. It's not going to be as long for me as it has been for some people, but I know it's actually not been that long since Season 5 ended. So I don't know when Season 6 is going to start. I don't know if it's going to be spring of 2022 or fall of 2022 or summer of 2022. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely going to be sometime next year because, it's the end of this year. But, I don't know when it's going to start. And, yeah, I've got other stuff I'm going to watch and probably enjoy in the meantime. But, We've been going at this series for... Christ, I don't even know how fucking long. I don't even know how to check. I could probably, if I go over to YouTube and go to my channel, I can probably... Yeah, that's how I'll look at the number of... 56. Holy shit. 56 videos. We've been doing on average 2 of these videos per week up until just now. So that's 23 weeks. We've been going at this for pretty close to 6 months, almost. That I've been watching this series, and that makes it one of the longer ones on this channel. Yeah, just looking at... obviously MLP has 100 plus videos, but, the only other series... It looks... wait, hang on. Let's look at all of them, actually. Okay, let's see. Okay, Steven Universe obviously has more videos in its playlist. But aside from that, Avatar has almost as many videos as this. And Ruby has even less than that. But that's just because I binged the last couple of seasons really fucking quick. Which I was tempted to do stuff like that at times with this series as well. But... No. Yeah, no, this series has been going on for so long, and I've been enjoying it so much. I've gotten attached to all the characters and invested in the stories, and there are so many great moments from the series that I've rewatched, and yeah, it's one of the only series that I've really gone to the TV tropes page for the moments, for the awesome moments, and been I need to put down in my words just how awesome these moments were, and really share how I feel in that way. It's something special. And so for my series to not really be coming to an end, but to be now reaching the point where I'm not going to have anything of this to react to for a while, it's kind of daunting. I still have another week's worth. I still have the movies and the actual finale, but like, we're getting down to the wire here, and I don't want that. I don't want it to end. So yeah, I'm procrastinating even now because I'm rambling. 5 minutes in, almost, of this. But yeah, we more or less just started the villain arc there, which, pretty cool so far. We're heading towards a confrontation, which is going to be going back to that whole thing with, was it Daika City or something like that? And that's just going to get demolished as the villains fight each other, basically, is I think what the plan is. And Shigaraki is going to come out victorious, it looks like, based on what we've already seen. And the League and the Meta Liberation Army are going to end up working together, which sounds awesome. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how we get to that point. I don't know if we'll get to it right here, or if we'll speed or if like we'll hold off on seeing the conclusion of it until we get into the last 3 episodes. God, next week's reactions are going to be long. Oh boy. I don't know how this is going to go down, but I very much look forward to seeing it. So, let's finally get to it. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Well, that was interesting. And looks like next time's going to be even more interesting. Okay. So the first episode was mainly Toga. We got to see little bits and pieces of the other ones, but it was mainly Toga. And it looks like, yeah, I was mostly right about my predictions with just how they would be lured here. Big fight. The League would win eventually, it seems. And, yeah. But, I didn't quite expect how much everybody would be leveling up here. I mean, Toga's level up is probably the most interesting, I'd say, in terms of, like, what it potentially allows her to do in the future. I can't imagine her and Monoma are related. I really cannot imagine it. But if they are, I mean, their quirks are now very similar. I don't know, though. Like, when she transforms... Okay, so Mama can't use, like, Fat Gum's quirk because he can't have all the fat stored up immediately. But what about Toga? Can she use it? Because, like... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we didn't see her vomit as a result of using Uravity's powers there. Ochako. Uravity. So many different names to call people. We'll go with Ochako. She used Ochako's power, and she didn't vomit afterwards that we could see. Unless I'm forgetting. I'm gonna check real quick because I might have legitimately forgotten about it because it was a crazy little while that was happening right there. No, she didn't vomit. She just smirked and almost passed out. Okay, but like the spray of blood from all those people. Did she kill Curious there, then? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that half and half face is probably going to be my thumbnail. That's such a good face shot as well. But yeah, that level up is insane. I doubt we'll see too much of it right away. It's kind of broken if she can, in fact, use stockpile quirks like Fat Gum or like Izuku's. Which we'd be more likely to see it with Izuku's first, since, well, she has his blood. Though it might also be similar to Twice, where like he has to have an understanding of the thing he's copying. So too might she have to have an understanding of the person's quirk in order to be able to use it. I'm pretty sure she's seen enough of Ochako's quirk to actually use it. What's interesting is the lack of apparent side effects, so it might also be like if she does not know the person's weaknesses, she doesn't necessarily copy those either. If that's the case, then yeah, it is completely broken. So we'll need some elaboration on how this upgrade actually works, but for now, it's just really cool. And then Twice leveled up, and yeah, I mean, that's just crazy. It seems like he's got one thing. He's taken a step forward finally, as he put it. He just kept falling. God damn, I do feel bad for the guy. He gets into a car accident that's apparently not his fault. After, based on what we've heard. Okay, so his parents died. He has nowhere else to live, so he ends up basically on the street, gets lucky, has somebody give him a job. Then he gets into a motorcycle accident that injures the person the other person more than it does him. And because of that other person's status, he Twice now has a criminal record, and he gets fired from his job. So now he's out on the street. He starts making duplicates of himself to make his life easier, turns to crime just to get by, apparently. Winds up having his doubles turn on each other and on himself in order to... And then gets to the point where he's just fucking nuts because of it. God damn. Like... That's one of those things where, like, if somebody in the real world went through half of that shit, you'd feel pretty bad for them and have some leniency regarding where they end up in life as a result. But with Twice, like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. I understand he's on the bad guy's side right now, but, like, I'm wanting him to get better because, like, just, god damn. Massive shit on there. But yeah, I like the way that they ended up doing that. 2 broken arms, and he realizes, oh, I am the real one. That means I can use my power to its fullest extent. Yay. You know, it sucks what he had to go through to get there, but, like, you know, it's great that he did get there, and it's good that he seems to have saved Toga, because, yeah, I mean, it would... now that I think about it, the fact that she did just go through that power upgrade would make it kind of weird if the author decided to just kill her off right after that. I mean, he did kill off Magna right after we got her backstory, at least a little bit of it. So, like, not entirely out of the question for him to do it, but, like, I don't. Yeah, no. I'm thinking we're past the season 4. You know, just holy crap! It's getting dark there in season 4. Like, we're past that. I think we're back in the normal storytelling, and with the way that this show normally goes, I feel like he's not gonna kill her off right away. So, yay. Dabi holding his own against the ice guy for now. It's interesting because given what I think I know about him, I'm still pretty sure I heard it right. Thanks, fucking manga, for giving that away. But like, given that, it's really interesting that he's going up against an ice user. We got fire against ice. The only thing that would make it funnier is if the ice was somehow tinted red. Because then you'd have red ice against blue flames, and it'd be like the opposite of fucking Todoroki. There. Todoroki, I mean. But yeah. And then we have Shigaraki, who's sleep deprived and suffering and trying his hardest, but yeah. So his decay quirk has upgraded to the point where now he can use it. Now he can have it spread, which that is that's terrifying, because that means he only has to like touch the ground, and anybody that's standing on the ground, he could potentially then have the quirk spread out to them. That's fucking awful. If he learns how to control that aspect of his power, like, he'll be almost unstoppable. Literally, you'd have to be able to hover off the ground and, like, I guess theoretically Deku could actually stand a chance against him. Just like fire off a punch that breaks up the ground, launch himself into the air, use the little muscle contractions like he was doing against fucking Overhaul to stay in the air, and then use Air Force to knock Shigaraki out, and yeah, that should be enough, actually. So, unless he somehow manages to figure out a way to make his quirk spread through the air. Of course, that's also not taking into account the fact that he's going to be getting more quirks after this arc, so... Yeah. And then we also had the Liberation Army people there. Okay, so we got to know a couple of them. We had the media chick there, Curious, who could make landmines, and that's fucking really cool, actually. Trying to think, like, I've seen a similar power before. I'm trying to figure out where it is that I've seen it. In The Flash, right. I forget what the chick's name was, but she basically had the same power. Anything she touched, she could turn into a bomb. The difference was that chick was a lot stronger, and she couldn't control when the stuff detonated. It would go off almost immediately. So, yeah, but very similar power set. I kind of hope Media Chick there survived, because I don't necessarily like the way she talks, but I like her power, so I'd like her to stick around and be interesting. I forget if we saw her in any of the stuff that takes place after this, so we'll see. The ice guy, he's cool, I guess. He seems to have proper cryokinesis rather than just what Todoroki has, where he can... Like, Todoroki can make the ice, but, like, he can't control it, whereas this guy can seemingly actually control the ice entirely, so... Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we also had... Skeptic there, which, yeah, I don't really like him. I don't really like his power as much. It's kind of cool, but like, it feels too much like he's just an even. But how do I put this? I want to say evil version of Twice, but Twice is already on the bad guy's side. he's just like, it's giving someone who on the Liberation Army's side a similar power set to Twice in order to get us to that point. Which is fine, I guess, but like it makes him less interesting that his power is so similar to Twice's. I guess the fact that he has more direct control over them is a little... It makes it a little bit more... Not necessarily useful, but like... more specifically useful. Like, you can use it for frame jobs a lot easier. And then, of course, there's Redestro himself, and his quirk, I'm not sure what it is exactly. I don't know if it's the same quirk that his father had, but it seems pretty strong. It looks like he can grow in size and make himself tougher. So, yeah. That's gonna make him an interesting opponent to fight if he can just basically Hulk out. And it looks like he can choose which parts of his body do it, so, and doesn't lose intelligence or anything, so yeah. Gonna be a good fight next time, especially with flashbacks to Tomura's childhood, which we've already seeing the little glimpses of Nana as his grandma. That's interesting. But we'll see more of it next time. And unfortunately, I now have to cut this a little bit quickly. I don't have time to ramble on for my outro. I have to do something. So this is gonna be the end. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you all enjoyed it, because I know I did. Until then, though, bye bye.